Morning guys. So as I was saying last night, today we've got very little work on. We've got a little handyman job at 10 o'clock, but I need to get my whole stairs and landing finished. So eventually this is going to go and we're going to get a hive system fitted. I just haven't picked one up yet because my gas engineer plumber who's going to do it for me gratis is on his gas course, so he's going to be unavailable for a week or so while he's doing that. But today it's replace all the sockets, change all the handles, and we're going to lay this flooring. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's all been done on a budget. It's all been done at friends, mates rates, and trying to save money where I can, because contrary to popular belief, not all self-employed tradesmen are stinking rich, because that's definitely not the case for me. So everything I'm doing is basically being done on a budget. So what we've done, I bought this flooring. It's a self-adhesive vinyl tile type thing. It looks like planks of wood. So it's there, it's here. This is like a light grey effect. And I got this one off the TikTok shop, and it was dirt cheap. I mean, there's 36 pieces in a pack, and I've got 2 packs of it. So I'm hoping I've done my math right, and I've got enough. I think I have, but we will find out soon enough. But hopefully we're going to have enough to do this entrance hall, because I've got a dog who's lounging on the sofa over there, chilling out as she does. And so she's a bit of a hectic one when it comes to walkies, and she's a bit scatty. So and I don't want dirty paw prints coming on a nice new carpet. So we're going for this vinyl. So the first job we're going to do is try and get that down while Ricky's upstairs changing sockets and door handles. So the first job really is to strike some sort of a line through the middle here. Now I have got thick lines already in the floor from the old plastic tiles that were glued down. So I'm going to have a little play, get an idea for a line, see what my cuts are going to be like, and then we just go from there really. So let's get stuck in. Okay, so stuff's going down reasonably well. I've got a bad feeling I've not quite got enough, but I'm going to concentrate on the main walkway and round the stairs, and then if I don't get under the stairs finished, at least I've only got to order a box and throw a few odd random links in, so it's not the end of the world. I just didn't even bother measuring it. I just saw these and saw what they covered and thought, oh, that 2 of those would be enough. It's amazing what you do when it's your own house, isn't it? You know what I mean? You don't pay the necessary attention like you would if it was a customer's house. But it is what it is. So we've done a few cuts down there. I've got it working, so I've got almost a full one down this edge and a half one down that edge. That's good enough. It's my house. I'm not going to be anal about it. You can see the size of the cut because I want to go into that doorway as much as possible as well. So I'm trying to equate for every sort of detail, as you do when you do a layout. But yeah, when that's one box, we did mess a few up, stuck them down too quick, but I'm going to get some spray contact adhesive and use them under the stairs, because I'm going to put in under storage. I've got a load of under storage stuff coming for there, under the stairs storage. Pre-made flat pack from Argos, just maybe like a little cupboard. So there'll be like a little cupboard there, and then a couple of drawers, and then another one there, and then it's going to have like ornaments on just to decorate it. But yeah, that's where we got to so far. This stuff's pretty straightforward. It just cuts with a knife. There's nothing to write home about. But that being said, let's get a few more rows on in that area and get what I can done with what I've got, and then see how we go on. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, so I've actually got enough flooring. I got a bit carried away, thinking I didn't have enough, but I do, because one pack's done the bulk of it and I've only got a little bit under the stairs. Got that little bit to do. I've got in there to do, and then a few cuts, just a couple of cuts down there, and I've got another entire pack. When you consider a whole pack, I've still got 2 there. Consider a whole pack's done, all of that down. Even done at that point there, it's finished as well. So in there is done, that end is finished. Just got to go in there, under there and round. So we have got enough flooring. Ricky's gone round and he's changed all my door handles. Now my door handles are looking nice and crisp and clean. I mean, look at that, how dark it is in there. to how bright it is in here. And that's the next room on the agenda. All that wallpaper's got to get stripped off. The flooring, I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it yet. It's been down a few years. It's the vinyl clip rock. I did it when we first moved in as a quick fix. I recently did that. So that's all got to be finished. That's my pull down projector screen. It just pulls down like so. So all that panelling's all just been recently done, and them shelves have all just been recently done. I'm debating whether to build some sort of cabinet there, but my priority is to get the ceiling, get this Artex gone. It's horrible Artex, get that gone, get all this horrible wallpaper stripped off, new curtains, new curtain poles. I'm going to put coving around to hide all my surround sound cables. All that's got to be stripped. This is my Lego collection and my Stargate collection. That's all Stargate. That's all Stargate and Red Dwarf. I'm a bit of a kleptomaniac when it comes to collecting, because I've even got all that Lego. That's all Lego Star Wars down there, and Lego Batman, and that's all Lego. So yeah, my wife wants her front room back. I don't know where I'm going to put it all. Might have to put it in my new workshop when it comes tomorrow. So yeah, so the plan is we're going to shoot off now, go do this little handyman job, come back, finish this flooring, get the threshold bars down, and then hopefully I'm going to pick up a load of 4x2 timber. I think I need about another 15 lengths. I think need about 15 lengths, and then we're going to do out here, because this shed is going, and then my new shed literally goes from there pretty much up to the house and all the way out to about here, 16 foot by 10 foot. So when we get back, we've done the hallway, we've got to clear all that out, extend my existing base over to the house, because I've got these plastic feet on there at the minute, then extend the base out this way to 16 foot and get it all level if I can. I've got a bad feeling I'm not going to be able to because of the way I built it, but I'll look at it when I get back. Might have to take that apart first and then lift the whole bloody thing and then extend the base. Unfortunately, even though this is a concrete floor, it runs downhill that way because there's a drain, and then it runs downhill that way. I mean, I don't know if I could get away with just putting my new workshop on that and having it a little bit on the wonk. At least it'd be on a solid base. I don't know. I need to think about it. One of those things I need to think about. Dog's been out here digging up my bloody pea shingle all around my pond. There's my pond. Got to get some more plants. This, originally when we moved in, this is what cost me all my money when we moved in, was a bird aviary from there to here. And it was all upended bricks, rubble, and it just wasn't safe for a baby. So I used all the money I had at the time to put that AstroTurf in, excuse the dog poo, put that patio in, just threw it in, just reclaimed slabs, and we bought that shed as a temporary to get us out of trouble till we moved in. That bit of decking's basically pallets. When I first moved in, we threw pallets down and made a bit of decking for our hot tub. This is the shit I've had to deal with, unfortunately, guys, at my house. It is basically council, housing association. They don't want to do nothing for you. The house was a shitter when we moved in, and we used all the money we had spare to make it sort of semi-safe for the new kid we had. We had a new baby at the time, and it had to be safe. Social services insisted it had to be safe. And if you know the history of me, we adopted a kid. She's a family member, but we took her on a special guardianship, and we had to have a 3-bed house because I already had a daughter. Because she's under the guardianship, she had to have her own bedroom, so we had to basically do a exchange for the one we had, which I'd spent loads of money on. I had a lovely pond, I'd landscaped the garden, I'd done all the interior of the house, all looking lovely because all my kids had grown up. Then we had to move, and this was the first place that came available, so we had to live with it. I said to the wife, I'm not spending any money on it while she's a baby, because she's peeling off the paper that was hanging off the wall, she was drawing on the walls. Now she's 8, she knows better. Start spending some money on the place. But anyway, I digress. Let's go and get this other job done, get back, get this finished. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. Okay, so the flooring's gone down, and I have to admit, I'm quite pleasantly surprised with this TikTok vinyl glue down flooring. I'm not going to lie, I used a bit of contact spray adhesive here and there because obviously I'm putting this straight onto a screeded floor, which isn't got very good. It's not a smooth surface, so you're not going to get as good a stick straight off the bat with this stuff. So here and there I'd use some spray adhesive, and I had plenty of flooring. I don't know what I was worried about. Been in the game long enough, I shouldn't be second guessing myself at this stage of the game, but I do. Oh, all the time, yeah. So it's all done, all nicely cut in. Going to run a silicone bead around the floor line just to seal it up, get rid of that horrible dark line where the skirting's a bit higher in places. But I think that's come out pretty well. Nice black threshold strips. At my doorways, in the bath, downstairs toilet. Don't ignore the state of that. That's terrible. But that's another job that's got to get done. That flooring's knackered. But yeah, so we silicone bead it up. All our light switches are all done. Our sockets upstairs are done. Don't like that, but like I said, I want to get a high thermostat fitted when my gas engineer's around and he can show me how it's done. Then I can do a video on that as well. So we're just going to give a good hoover through, silicone it all up. Then we're going to start looking at the shed and a few other bits and pieces I want to do while we've got the day off. We've done that job up the road. Was literally in there, what, 10 minutes, Riggy? Built a poxy little flat pack. And I ended up walking out there with a Barbie dream house for my daughter. It's one of those, I didn't even charge her. But there you go. She said she could put some money in my account. I told her not to bother. But anyway, let's crack on, get this hoovered up and get it siliconed and then find something else to do. Got to get my money's worth when he's working at my house, you know what I mean? The look on his face. The look on his face. The look on his face. Oh, I thought it was going to be an early day. No early days when you're at Dave's. Let's crack on. Okay, that's the flooring finished. Nice silicone bead everywhere. It just tidies it up and gives you clean, crisp lines. I think it makes such a difference. See what I mean? It's nice, tidy, crisp. I've got to put a bit of bead or something across there, so ignore that. But yeah, that just looks so much better. It just gives you that border, you know? It's perfect. I love it. That's my hall stairs and landing pretty much done. We need to throw some pictures up or something to get some colour, because it's at the moment it's a bit hospital-y, but throw a few pictures up, you know, maybe some nice shelves up there on the top of the stairs. No, not there, but you know, maybe like a bookcase or something on that wall, maybe with some ornaments on. I think that'll look pretty good. But yeah, anyway, let's find something else to get on with. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, so we are finished today. I didn't get anything else done. I was expecting it took a bit longer than expected to do what we've done. So I'm now going to head off to Howden's and pick up tomorrow's materials, which is basically a pull-out bin unit, an integrated fridge, some decor panels and some minor electrics. Get that smashed out first thing in the morning, and then we will be back here, hopefully, to unload my new shed and potentially start stripping the old shed down. That's at least the plan. It all depends what time the shed arrives, because I'm not going to unload my shed and empty it and dismantle it and then end up leaving all the stuff that's in it outside overnight. But we will play it by ear. We might have to do a bit of weekend work. We'll see what happens. Ricky's like, yeah, pay me weekend work. Yeah, boy. Anyway, don't forget, guys, like, share, follow, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.